What's up, everybody? Destroyer here with a new video today, and today's video is going to be a few helpful tips and hints about how to raise tarantula slings. This is my green bottle blue sling. It's one of my favorites, and when it grows up I think it's going to be one of the prettiest. I'll show you how to house them, how to water them, and how to feed them efficiently. The first tip is you kind of want to have them in a smaller container like this. That way they don't have far to go to get their prey, and it makes it easier to check in on them. Green bottle blues are fairly terrestrial, so they'll build webs on the ground like this. And you don't need a whole lot of substrate in here. I don't know if you can see that. I got maybe about a half an inch or so. Anyway, the best way to give them a little bit of water, and you want to be careful with the green bottle blues. You don't want to put the water directly on them or you'll scare them away. And they are super fast. I like to use a little syringe here. I don't have a tip on it because I really don't need one. And you kind of want to just moist down a corner. You don't want to drown it, but you want to put a little bit in there. There you go. It'll help keep humidity in. It'll also help give the spider some water. Let's put just a little bit more in there. There we go. Now, when you feed them, they can eat a variety of things. They can eat small roaches. They can eat super worms even. I use crickets mainly. I feed my crickets some fill gut to make it a little more healthier for the spider. So let's take a pause here for a second so I can grab a cricket and we'll feed him. Alrighty, I've got my feeder cricket here, and I'm going to go ahead and drop it in and let it do what it does. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Hold on one moment. Alrighty, we're back, and that's kind of the thing about working with animals. Things rarely go your way, so let's try this one more time. Wow, that was a real quick takedown. Wow. Good spider. See some of those beautiful colorations on that spider. Beautiful tarantula species. Starting to see some of the blue on the legs and the colorful abdomen. This is why this is one of my favorite slings. She's such a good eater. Alrighty, let's check in on my OBT, and I'll give you a few tips. It's going to be very similar to this. They don't need as much water, but let's go check in on my OBT. And here's my OBT, or my orange baboon tarantula. You can kind of see the legs sticking out of the substrate there. These ones are definitely a little harder to take care of. And now that I pick this thing up, she's going to go back under there. But it's similar. You're going to need a few inches of substrate there. I don't put as much as normally as I will when they get older. It's just mainly so I can check on her and make sure that she's okay. Same kind of deal. I'm going to use the syringe here and put a little water in here. I'm probably not going to put as much as I do for the GBB. Just going to put a little bit in the corner over here. There we go. That ought to be good enough. The spiders can drink from that, and they can also helps keep humidity up in the tank. And same kind of thing. Now you're going to want a little taller enclosure because the OBTs are extremely crazy, and when they bolt, a lot of times they run upwards. So you're going to want a little bigger container. I would definitely suggest that. But other than that, if you can deal with that, then they're a pretty good spider to own. Unfortunately, they can be a bit aggressive and a bit crazy, but let's go ahead and drop this crazy girl, or I hope it's a girl. I haven't checked, she hasn't molted yet, but let's go ahead and see if I can get her a cricket in there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do the same number. We'll drop a cricket in there. Doesn't look like she's very hungry. And the cricket's getting a little closer here. Let's see if it goes for it. Don't know. The OBT doesn't seem too terribly interested. And another tip, if the tarantula does not eat, never leave the prey item in there. It might take it there. No, sure didn't. Ooh, that was so fast. Got it. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just got to give them a little bit of time, and they will eat. Man, that was so fast. I don't know if I completely got that all on camera. I was kind of pausing it so you guys don't have to sit here and watch paint dry. But wow, that was so quick. Look at the beautiful baboon coloring on that. Now I think we'll go ahead and put the lid on now and leave this one to eat in peace. And also another point I forgot to touch base on, these cups that you keep them in, they're also great for catch cups if they climb out of the enclosure, the enclosure. If they run out of there and bolt on you, go ahead and back out, let them get out, and then recapture them safely in the cup. You can always, clean out the cup or put some more substrate in it, do what you got to do, but it also helps to have a catch cup around. Or these can double as catch cups. Just kind of a good helpful hint, especially if you're going to be trying to raise an OBT. Definitely a good idea to do that. So those are just some helpful hints. I hope this will help you in raising slings and all that. If you have any more comments or questions, leave them in my comment section. And before we'll check in on my brand new scorpion. Alrighty, and here's another look at my Asian forest scorpion. I got it a little hide here, and I'm making sure to keep water going here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that now since I got it out, and it's probably going to be very unhappy with me when I do this. Oh, it's actually kind of drinking it. That's kind of cool. It's acting a little better than I thought it would. Now this one's really chubby. I don't know if I'll feed it because it is just super chubby. If you guys can see that, how big this thing is and how bloated it is. This thing is really young, and it shouldn't be this big, but it's definitely a good eater, so I don't know, I'm almost kind of hesitant to feed it, but give you guys a good look at it. They really are a beautiful scorpion. I like the nice little ribs like my vinegaroon's got. Here's a nice little super close-up for you guys. Look at how beautiful that thing is. Kind of makes me nervous being this close to it, but I'm kind of glad the camera's in between me and that stinger. Yeah, I've made my mind up. I'm going to wait to feed it another couple days because it's so chubby and it's doing so good. I don't really want to like super overfeed it. I don't mind if my animals are fat, but this is just getting ridiculous with this one. If you can kind of tell the size of its body and to the contrast to everything else, you can kind of see how chubby it is. Before I end the video, I think we'll check in on my vinegaroon as well. Here's my vinegaroon. As you can see, my vinegaroon is extremely fat as well. Has those nice little ribs like the Asian forest scorpion. It's doing pretty good. I keep finding carcasses in here, and so I can tell that it's eating good. One of these days I'm actually going to get that on camera. Give you a better view here. So it's doing quite well. Such an interesting looking bug. Really likes climbing up on this log. Alrighty guys, I'm going to end the video here. If you liked it, remember to like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment. Especially any questions or comments or future suggestions on videos. I do read all the comments, so until next time, Destroyer out, and I'll catch you on the next one.